Welcome, welcome. Today we're going to do some more wrist work. So you want to grab either a ball that you can squeeze or like a scarf or socks or something you can squeeze in your hand, or if you have hand weights, little hand weights, or you could use an ankle weight, something that you can hold in your hand and you don't want it to be so heavy that it's impossible to do this. So I've got 2-pound hand weights I'm going to work with. I'm going to bring my elbows by my side, allowing my shoulder girdle to rest on my ribs. I'm standing with my feet about shoulders width and my knees soft, but if you're seated, just make sure you have both feet planted and both sits bones planted. So you're still working your center alignment really well. Elbows hug by your side. Grab whatever you're grabbing and flip it so that your fist is facing down. And all you're gonna do is drop down with the wrist and lift it up to level. And we're gonna do that 5 times. Drop down, lift it up. My elbows and shoulders don't do anything. Drop down and up. You could make this, you could do a 10 set and do that 3 times. Just for the sake of time, we're gonna do 5, so you got 1 more like this, and hold. So you've got a nice neutral wrist. So the middle of the wrist, middle of the elbow, and the middle of the shoulder trying to be in alignment. And then you're gonna lift up and down. So lifting up, you just kick it up and lower down. Not all the way down. And then go up and just parallel or neutral and up and neutral. I got to watch myself on this one. And then you're gonna go back and forth. So you're gonna go down, center, up, center, down, center, up, center. And do you notice the difference? I'm noticing the difference between my dominant and non-dominant hand. Down and up. And the difference might be unexpected, or at least for me it is. And up and down. Then I'm going to externally rotate my forearms so my palms are up. I'm still squeezing whatever we're working. Same exact thing. You're going to drop down and then neutral or center. 2 and center. 3 and center. 4, center. Last one, 5, center going up. 1 and center. Checking in. Like you think you're center and then you look and you're like, oops, I'm off to the side. 3, 4, 5, then the full range. So you drop down, center, up, center, down, center. Get rid of my shoulder and jaw tension, up, center, 3, down, center, up, center, 4. Yeah, it's crazy, especially on my dominant hand, my mouse hand, right? It's like it goes right up into the shoulder alignment and center. All right, then whatever you're squeezing in your hand, you can let go of that. We're gonna take a little stretch next. So you're gonna take your hand to a wall, or if you guys are working at a desk, you could just kind of slide yourself away from your dining table, your desk, and reach your hands out to the side with your fingertips facing up, and you're gonna feel a pretty big like nerve flossing stretch through there. And you're just gonna breathe. Make sure your feet are planted. If you're standing, that your knees are not locked. And then just tip your ear away from that hand. Woo! Stretching that arm as much as you can. And for some people, it feels better to go a little forward or a little bit back, so play with that. Bring your head back to center. Flip your palm so your palm is reaching towards the wall or the desk or whatever. Fingertips pointing down, and then the same thing. You might need to lower or lift your hand, but tip your ears away. Breathe there. Soften the shoulders, soften the jaw, and then come center. And then do the other side. So I'm gonna flip my fingertips up. We'll do that one first. Fingertips up, arm reaching out. Figure out, do I need a little forward or back or up or down on the side? Tip the ear away. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Reach to the heel of the hand. Reach through each fingertip. And then bring the head center, release. And then flip the palm so the palm is facing the wall or the table or wherever you are. It's reaching out. Fingertips trying to point down and tip the ear away. I didn't know this was so tight, and it is. All right, so there's a lot we could play with there, but we'll keep it simple today. Fingertips are gonna go to the wall like you have spider hands, and you're gonna step away from the wall so you're finding like a little bit of a plank position. And what we're gonna do is actually do push-ups with your hands. So if you can, straighten the elbows here and push the tips of your fingers to bring the palms and the knuckles off the wall and slowly drop back down, straight elbows. it doesn't really feel like how push-ups on the ground feel, but this is a way to start to strengthen. Notice where your joints, especially towards the end of the phalange, where the joint wants to collapse, and see if you can create a nice structural arc with each joint and then lower down. So think about architecture in buildings and in arches and things like that, and you're creating that in your own body. 3 more, doming up, try not to, ooh, I can see them trying to collapse, like on that side. Maybe sometimes too, it's like I think I'm supposed to be wider with my fingers than I should be, so I'm gonna back that off a little bit, because I think it's making me not get as much power as I want to, pushing away, and then lowering down. Make sure you're not doing it from your neck or your head bobbing. And last one, pushing off the wall, straight elbows. I lost my straight elbows. And then lower down, and then relax. Shake it out. All right, so that's a really nice sort of quick, simple start to build the strength so you can build on last week's work to start to build the mobility and then start to add some strength work into that. All right, have a great day. We hope you stay strong, stay healthy, and stay home. Bye.